Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Today I'm going to perform a ritual for you guys, for everyone, to awaken your powers. I know this is something that a lot of you struggle with, so I want to give you this ritual, this collective ritual that will help you awaken your powers. So I need you to pay attention, and as you see what I'm doing here, I want you to put your attention and to even write down what it is that you desire, what it is that you want. Put it out there into the universe. It is mainly has to do with awakening your powers and opening your third eye and enhancing your awareness. So the more energy we have in this ritual, the better it's going to work and the better it's going to be for everyone. Remember that rituals have the purpose to enhance something, to intensify something, to make it stronger, to make it more prominent. A lot of the things that you do in your daily life can be a ritual, such as brushing your teeth, such as working out, such as exercising. Everything that you try to do with good intention is a ritual. Prayers from religions from around the world are also rituals. It just, these dogmas and these religions, they don't choose to call them rituals, but they are rituals. Anything that can help you connect to spirit, anything that can help you fortify connection and make the veil thin as possible so you can access the other realm. Anything you do to get there is a ritual. So I hope that your wishes are gonna come true, and as long as they are aligned with your divine calling, with what you're supposed to do, then it should work. Let's get right to it. For the ritual, and as you can see, the card came here, the Last Judgment. Isn't that beautiful? This is the card that came, as you can see here. So this card, the Last Judgment, I'm gonna put it exactly right here. Let's pull another card. So we have this beautiful card, the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups is gonna protect this ritual. And this is the representation here. She's a celestial being. She's very powerful, and her power comes from the light, because this ritual is gonna use dark forces and light forces, so it's very balanced. So we have the Last Judgment card. It's gonna be on the south, on the north. This is the north. We're gonna have this beautiful Queen of Cups. So whoever this deity is for you, whoever this is represented for you guys, make sure you, while you see this ritual, while you're having your intentions, make sure you invoke the deity that's for the north. That's right here. She's gonna protect it from the north. I'm gonna put this beautiful feather right here, right beside it. So from the north, this is who we have, and we're gonna pick one for east, one for west. So this is the north, that's the south. For the east, we have the Lover's card, another major arcana. This is gonna go for the east, so it's gonna protect the ritual from the east, as you can see here. I'm gonna put it here, just right here, for the east, instead of the rose. This is the protector of the east. And then we're gonna pick one for the west. And we have the Two of Wands. So we have a lot of strength, a lot of fire. It's a lot of fire energy that's gonna protect us. Look at the depiction there. So from the west, we're gonna have protection from the elements of fire. So we're gonna put it right here under this other beautiful rose here. So for each of the cards that I have here, I want you guys to make sure to, for example, for the lovers, make sure you invoke a deity that you actually love, a deity that you connect with so much, a deity that you always want to be with. Make sure you invoke them here on the east. On the west, this is taken care of. Here, here, this is another deity that's gonna protect the north, and we have the last judgment to go to the underworld. Usually this card represents the underworld. It represents the south, it represents judgment, so you can either go to heaven or hell in religious texts, of course, but the last judgment is the representation of the underworld. As you can see here, there's no randomness, there's no coincidences. Judgment goes to the south, that means it's going to the underworld, so protection by the dark energy. This one is celestial, so it's light energy, so we have light, dark, and then we have fire, and we have the lovers. So this ritual is going to be very balanced, and let's get right to it. All of the intentions, we want them to go in this beautiful chalice. We want them to go inside here. This is where we want them to go. We're going to put them here, and we're going to apply some fire to them, and we're going to make sure that they burn nicely. And afterwards, I'm going to take these ashes and I'm going to throw them in some large body of water. So the energy, because we want the energy of the water to carry with it. We want it to carry with it all of the intentions. We want the oceans, and I live near an ocean, so I'm gonna put it in the ocean, so the energy that's contained is gonna spread. It's gonna spread energetically to a very vast scale, and that way the intention is gonna actually manifest. The main thing of a ritual is energy. It's the energy play. If you don't know what you're doing, then the energy is not gonna work out properly. So I'm going to start by opening the portal. The portal has opened. So we're going to take all of these flowers, beautiful here flowers that we're representing, north, south, east, west, and put them inside. We're gonna start with that. These two flowers that I had here as well. These are gonna represent like the blooming of your third eye, the opening of your awareness, the opening of your energy. So we put these here so the energy is opened, and once it opens, it can go back to being closed. So we're gonna add that in there as well. These beautiful olive leaves, these represent peace, they represent harmony, and they also represent the door to the underworld. They represent the door to the underworld because they're gonna help you get your dark power activated. The darkness that many people struggle to activate, these leaves are gonna help you with that. So we're putting these beautiful olive tree leaves as offerings. These are hard to come by because they usually exist only in the Mediterranean countries, and they're found in very in weathers that are hot, like in heated weathers, like the weather has to be hot to find these leaves. And I believe that the places where olive trees grow near the Mediterranean are the places where you find actually portals to the underworld. So that's why I'm using these leaves, and they're amazing. I'm going to add some spices here. These spices they can represent different wishes, different elements of earth, because we need to use earth. And when we want to carry on with a wish, earth is involved, because we exist on earth, because we exist in a physical reality, and the thing that represents physicality the most is earth. So we have to use some earth, because spices for me are a representation of earth. So we're gonna use again 3 spices. 3 is the number of the Trinity, is the number of creation, is the number of mastery. 3 is the best number you can use for manifesting creation. Now, the next step, I'm gonna call on all the deities that I want to be present in this ritual. These deities, they have supernatural powers. They can help with manifestation. They can help get you the desires that you want. As I'm doing this, you can invoke the deities that work for you, that you want to work with, the ones that you resonate with. And here I'm gonna call on deities that I resonate with and that I just like to use normally for my rituals. But feel free to invoke yours as well, because this is a collective ritual for everyone. And I'm gonna also do some writings as well and sigils for the deities. These are the 4 deities that I'm invoking right now. I'm not gonna say their names. They are just for me and for you guys as well, but feel free to use yours, and also don't mention their names. You don't want to tell others who are the deities you're using in the ritual, because people, the gifted people, especially the gifted people, might use those names against you in the ritual. So I am not saying who I'm invoking right now, but they're amazing spirits, they're amazing entities, they're amazing super advanced beings who I think they can help a lot of people. But feel free to call yours as well. All right, we're going to light up some fire in here. In this ritual, in this collective ritual, I hereby summon all of the entities, all of the deities that I want to work with. And I want for everyone to enhance and open their abilities, to activate their abilities, to make them very powerful. I need your support, I need your help. And in exchange, I'm giving you these offerings, and I'm giving you everyone's intention and energy for this ritual. I want everyone to have success, to have abundance, and to awaken their powers. To awaken the powers is going to help them become aligned. Help them become aligned so they don't waste this reincarnation, so they actually fulfill their purpose, so they listen to their intuition, so they listen to their guides, and all of the guidance that comes to them from their demons, from their spirits, and from the universe. This is what this ritual is all about. So all of you who are seeing this, you are going to awaken your powers, and you're gonna get help, you're gonna get support, and everything you've dreamed of is gonna come true. It's gonna come to you because it's meant to be, because it's who you truly are. And in this lifetime, you don't want to do something that you're not. You don't want to waste your life. Because in this lifetime, you don't want to do something that you're not supposed to do. You want to do the things you're meant to do. This is who you are. You don't want to waste this reincarnation. You don't want to waste it. You don't want to turn it off just like this fire. You want it to become very strong. You want it to be very, very powerful. Let's add in more fire here, because the intention here is very strong. It's coming from everyone. Time doesn't exist here. Even though I'm filming this video prior to you seeing it, time doesn't exist. It's gonna work either you seeing it now or you seeing it 10 years from now. This is going to work, because in the spirit realm, time doesn't exist. But the more I set the intention, the more the fire turns down right away, because it's not enough. It's not enough fire to make this intention work. So let's keep doing our work. So we want this to be burning more and more. We want this the fire to eat everything that's inside. We want it to be powerful for everyone. So we want the fire to be stronger, to be powerful for you to work with. As you can see, put in some more spices to spice it up, to make it stronger, to make it powerful. Some roses here as well. Powerful, very powerful. Almost the card burnt here too. So be careful. So your intention is working. There's so much power happening here. And as you see this, I want you to focus your energy. Your powers are gonna awaken. They're gonna come true. Everything you've been dreaming of is gonna come to fruition. Your spirits, your entities, your demons are here, and they're gonna help you make everything come true. And as you see this, and as you have seen this beautiful, powerful fire that was taken over, because I had to stop it, I had to close the lid, otherwise it would have gone really, it was almost reaching the camera. So this was really powerful, and your energy, even though it's from the future, it was already there. And this was just amazing. We're done with this here, and I'm gonna take care of it. See if it's hot. It's actually not that hot. So I'm gonna put it here, and I want you to focus your attention on this right here. This right here. I drew these sigils. I drew it for this ritual specifically, and I want you to focus your attention on these sigils to invoke any spirits you want to work with from now and on. This is a little kind of gift to you, because usually I would put these on my store and charge for them. I would charge. Again, working with spirits, working with demons, working with entities, they accept only money in exchange most of the time. For something to work, perfectly work, like a ritual or even a reading, the spirits, and specifically the demons, accept money in return. That's why I have them on my website, alchemist.com, not these specific sigils, but other sigils, and also on my Patreon as well. I'm gonna offer their monthly sigils. So if you become a monthly member of my Patreon of the 2 last tiers, you can benefit from me giving you sigils every month. And the last tier, which is the magnum opus, I even give a code, an energetic code that you can use for rituals, for manifestations, to hang on the wall, to protect the energy of your house. And I also share how to use it. So in this video, it's just a present for you. And I'm also guided by my demons and my spirit guides to only give these sigils for the ones who are ready for them, not for everyone. Not everyone is supposed to see certain things. Not everyone is ready for certain knowledge. I'm gonna eventually put something like this on my store and Patreon for purchase. But you can use this video as well if you want while looking at these sigils. And they're gonna help you invoke the spirits that you want or the demons that you want. They are like open sigils. They're not specific for any deity or specific for any entity. They're kind of opened. But the catch with that is that if they're open, that means they can invoke any entity. So if you're new to this, and if you don't know what you're doing, I wouldn't recommend you to use these, the ones that you're looking right now. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be a professional practitioner in order to use these, because they're open sigils. They can also invoke malicious entities as well. But if you're a professional practitioner and you know what you're doing, you can use them. They are loaded with dark energy. They are loaded with my energy. They're very, very powerful. Feel free to use them. It's my gift to you. And this is it for this ritual. I hope it helped, and I will see you in the next video.